everyone, this is Veronica from Sew It Seams, and welcome to my studio. If you're looking behind me, you can see that it is quite a disaster in the studio right now. I am in the midst of many different projects, and these are for my business, so it's been quite busy, and that is why it has been just over a month before I could actually record anything. So I have cushions that have been here for a while. I've got other material up there, some quilts. So it's busy in the studio. But since it's busy, I decided to start another project. There is a challenge that started in the sewing community, and I think it was about 2015, and it's called the Make 9 Challenge. The idea on the Make 9 Challenge is that you find 9 different things that you want to sew for your wardrobe for the year. Now, that has kind of morphed into really any kind of thing that you want to make. It doesn't have to be just a sewn piece of clothing, but it's something that you want to make for yourself for the year. That's generally the idea. I think there's a lot of lucidity to that. People can do a few different things. I've seen it in the knitting and crochet community also, where they will do their own things. I'm not that fast of a crocheter or knitter to even attempt to make 9 things. So when I heard about it I think it was first in some knitting groups, that was something that I couldn't even come close to trying to fathom. But I came across some videos on YouTube of people that have done the Make 9 Challenge, and I suddenly became very intrigued, mostly because I'm also intrigued by the idea of a capsule wardrobe. Now, a capsule wardrobe is, in a nutshell, it's a way of having your entire wardrobe coordinate in a way so that you can do a lot of mixing and matching, and also you have just a basic theme and color that goes throughout your wardrobe. It's been something I've wanted to do for quite some time. And my clothing has always been just a hodgepodge of I like this, I like that, and very little of it can kind of cross lines, as it were. So I have a twofold purpose with this Make 9 Challenge. It is to have 9 things that I sew for myself throughout the year, and also things that will kind of coordinate so it looks like they're a collection. Now, generally, the people that do the Make 9 Challenge start in January because it's for the whole year. I'm a little late to the game as it is now mid-May, but I am coming into a slowdown as far as I know. So I'm looking forward to doing a few personal projects, and I think I should be able to get a few of these done. First, I planned out what I wanted to do, and I'm just going to show you kind of, this is a breakdown of just 9 different things that I did, and it's pretty faint because I did it in pencil. I'll just zoom in a little bit there. And you can see that these are different items that I want to make. So I'll go through each item, and I've already gone through and chosen the patterns and the fabric that I think will work for each of these items. My first thing is fabric that I've had for some time that I already had a plan. This is a knit fabric, and I want to make a dress, and I have this dress here. This is Simplicity Pattern 1653, and this is a knit pattern, and so I have this material. I made a tank top out of this a few years ago, but I had plenty because I knew I wanted to make a dress. So now I'll make a dress out of that one. So I have a dress pattern. Another thing I want to do is a long sleeve knit shirt. So I have this pattern. It was a free pattern, Laundry Day Tee, and they have a couple different variations, but they have a long sleeve with kind of a cowl neck. So that's what I would like to do, the long sleeve version with a cowl. And I want to do the shorter, just a basic length, coming right below the waist. This pattern I am going to be, it's also a knit, so I'll be making it out of this really nice red. So I'll have a nice solid for that. That's 2. Third one, I wanted to do a nice button-down blouse, or just a nice dress shirt. It's been a long time since I've made one or I've had a good one that fit. So I have this pattern. This is Simplicity 3789. And the version I'm looking at making is actually this one right here. It's also on the model. I just like some of the details that are on that. It's a little bit more decorative than just a basic Oxford shirt, I guess they call it. But I am going to be making it out of this light blue. So I'm happy to, that's 3. So 4, a basic pair of pants. Now the pattern that I have is Simplicity 8957. And this one has some strange details in it, but I wanted just a basic slacks, and I believe it's version A that I'm going to be making. It's just a nice slack with pockets. I want pockets, because what's the point of having pants if you don't have pockets in them? And I have this nice camel fabric. It has a little bit of a brushed cotton to it. This material I made pants when I was pregnant, either with my son, which would have been just over 17 years ago, or my first daughter, which would have been just over 12 years ago. And I've had the rest of this fabric since. I think my idea had been to make a jacket or something else, but never got around to it. So I'm going to make slacks out of this fabric. Now, if I have enough of the material left over, I'm going to make my 4th item, which is a skirt, and it's just a basic, just a simple skirt, and this is also from Simplicity 4099. So that's if I have enough of this fabric left over, I will make this skirt. But I do have a backup plan in case I don't have enough. And I will show you that backup plan in just a moment. But first, I want to show you the jacket. I want to make a jacket. I've been wanting to make this jacket for a while now. And this is, once again, Simplicity 4099. And I am not sure which length that I want to do. I think it's just going to be a matter of laying it out and just seeing what I like the look of, and going from there. If I make the long one, I'm only going to have enough material of what I have to make the long jacket and nothing else. If I make the shorter one, then I might have enough to make the skirt out of the same material. I wanted to show you the material right here. I've had this material for a long time because I had plans to make things with it and I just never did. It has a little bit of texture. I'll hold it up there. You can see there's little nubs from some of the yarn that goes through there. I've just really liked this, and I've had it forever. So I do want to make a jacket. I just am not sure. I think I'm leaning toward a longer jacket with this. So we'll see if I have enough of that other camel color to make just a simple little skirt. Item number 7. I want to do a sleeveless top, but I don't want just a basic tank. I love this just because of it's different. It has a little bit of a nice detail there. It has a crossover, has an A line or a, I'm not sure what they call it, asymmetrical hem, and I like it because it looks a little bit classier. Now I do have some fabric in my stash, just a nice, I think it's like a linen, or no, it's a suiting material. The problem is I don't know if I have enough. I won't know how much I have until I start laying out pieces, and I may be able to make this fit. I've done that for many years, just trying to make things fit in less fabric than what it calls for. Project number 8 is McCall's 8148. It's pair shorts. I'm not sure which size I'm going to do, or the length, whether it's the short one or the little bit longer. Probably be a little bit longer. But that one I'm going to do out of this really nice navy. I have just enough for the shorts. I can't make anything else out of that. This is fabric that I did just buy. So that was project number 8. Project number 9, I actually would like to make a purse. And I found this one. It's a free pattern, and I like the shape of it. It'd just be fun to make this one. So this one I would make, but I'm not sure exactly what fabric I'm going to use for that because I have a backup fabric. As I was at the store, I came across this fabric. Oh, I fell in love with this. So my possible secondary project might be for the jacket instead of this, instead of this stripe. I'm thinking I might do this. I'm still waffling back and forth on that. If I do this jacket, I will do the shorter version and the skirt, both out of this material. And then I will also make the bag out of the same material. I bought 5 yards of it because I do like it and I want to make sure that I have enough of that. Oh, sorry, I keep running to the camera. Now, I do have one more project that I actually started last month, but this one is not a sewing project, it is a knitting project, and I want this to go along with everything. It'll coordinate with everything else. This Flax sweater by Tin Can Knits. It's a free pattern that they have. I knit this one in pink for my daughter for Christmas. It was a really easy pattern for me, and it was just simple to do. I liked the look of it and the shape of it. So I'm making one. The one I'm making for me is out of brown. Right here is, I'm currently working on the body of it. So it might seem a little bit like a cheat, but I don't think it is because I did start it this year. So it still falls within the 2022 project year or challenge year for the Make 9. So those are my Make 9 plus a few extras. I am excited to work on this project throughout the rest of the year. I know it's already mid-May. I won't be able to start on this and for at least another week so that I can finish covering some cushions, and I'm doing some interesting pillowcases. So once I get those projects done, then I will have more space to be able to work on these personal projects. I do have a few other small business things, but those can be worked around while I'm doing these other things. So that is my foray into the Make 9 challenge. I'm actually excited to have kind of a plan laid out. I don't know yet what I'll start with first. Part of me thinks I should start with the more difficult first, but that means it would be the jacket, and I'm still trying to decide which I want to do. I do plan on fully lining that, but we'll see. So I will keep you updated possibly every month on where I am on my Make 9 challenge, and hopefully I'll be able to get most, if not all of them done this year. If you have any questions or comments, you can comment down below, or you can send me an email at soitseemscreations@outlook.com. And you can also subscribe and hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when I upload a video. It's not extremely regular, but I do try to get something done every 2 weeks, and we'll hopefully get back onto that schedule. All right, this has been Veronica Johnson with Sew It Seams, and remember, keep stitching.